Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
A casual Thursday here at the Sports Desk. Yesterday, though, volleyball day in Nebraska. Welcome in to today's update. And wow, what a night it was for women's sports, Husker Volleyball, and athletics as a whole, and the state. An all-time record crowd for a women's sporting event of 92,003 people in attendance watching Nebraska sweep Omaha inside Memorial Stadium. Nebraska, well, they might be number 4 in the current national poll, but last night they showed they just might be number 1 worldwide when it comes to the sport.
Yeah, it's a magical night, and you know the people that really deserve credit are Trev, President Carter, and the governor who really pushed this. And I told Trev, I go, this doesn't happen unless you said it was going to happen, because I was, doubtful that it would work and we would get a big crowd. And here we are. And credit to the teams and from Nebraska that got to participate in this. It'll be something they'll remember for the rest of their lives. Our players, it's just been a roller coaster day for them with all the things we've been doing and the interviews and the pep rally and trying to prepare for a match. I thought they did a really nice job of managing the event and the moments and the scope of this whole thing.
Just such an event and prideful night for all Nebraskans. It felt like, got the chills watching the team come out during the tunnel walk. Oh yeah, Husker football on tap. They're starting the Matt Rhule era tonight with a road game at Minnesota. We'll get our eyes on that new 3-3-5 defensive look tonight as the Black Shirts look to leave a mark early this season at the Gophers.
When I think about, and I'm obviously not a Nebraska man by born and raised, but when I think about the Black Shirt, it's the way that they played. It's the decimating, demolishing, vicious defense. It's just hitting the other team over and over. It's just the great defenses that have been here. And so whoever's going to go out and represent us, to me, the Black Shirt it's not just, hey, I've achieved this. It's I'm part of a legacy and I have to live up to it, and then I have to uphold it for the future. And so we want our guys to always understand when we talk about the past here that there's a legacy that we have to learn from, and then there's a legacy that we have to leave going beyond us. And so whoever's going to step up and be a starter for us on defense will wear the Black Shirt that week, and they have to play to that standard if they want to start for us.
Pre-game will start today on KNEB at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Kickoff tonight at 6. Nebraska currently a 7.5-point underdog. And, of course, high school football tomorrow, a pair of really big games for us on the Rural Radio Network. The 1-0 Scottsbluff Bearcats are up against an angry North Platte team that feels they should be 2-0. Instead, they're 0-2 after a loss to Grand Island last week. North Platte, they're averaging over 380 yards rushing through 2 games. That's over 380 per game through 2. Scottsbluff, well, they did their normal thing on the ground last week, running for over 340 yards. This one has all the makings of a real slugfest tomorrow night. We'll be on the trail with it at 5:30 Mountain Time. The 1-0 Gering Bulldogs, they're home tomorrow, home opener to play 1-0 Chadron. Gering head coach Danny O'Boyle told me yesterday that this game will go a long way in determining how the rest of their season might shake out for the Bulldogs. Chadron's Quinn Bailey ran for 4 touchdowns and over 250 yards last week in a blowout win for Chadron over Gordon Rushville. Limiting explosive plays and penalties, a couple of the keys for Gering coming up tomorrow night. Home opener for the Dogs. We'll have it with Jeff Kelly on KMOR 93.3 starting with pregame at 6:30. That'll do it for today's update from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.